Um, okay. So this is I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. It's just this is for my YouTube channel. Just because right now I have about 130 subscribers, give or take. Thank you to all of you, that subscribed and watch my videos and keep watching my videos or photos and everything. I really do appreciate it. My YouTube channel obviously is Lunas Optics. Same with my Instagram. Same with my TikTok. Um, so if you see this and you haven't, feel free to follow me, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But yes, this is my introduction to YouTube technically because I haven't actually done it. So obviously my name is Javier, Javier Luna, Javi Luna, Luna, Güero, Luna's Optics. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many nicknames I have, but yeah, you could call me any of those. I don't mind what you call me. For me, it's all the same. I know who you're talking to. But uh, yeah. So that's me. I've been doing photography for about, I want to say about 5 to 6 years, give or take. Shout out to my girlfriend. She was actually the first one to give me my legit camera. I had one a while back, like during middle school, but it was just a simple, Canon. It wasn't like the one you could change lenses. It wasn't mirrorless. It wasn't a DSLR. It was nothing crazy. But yeah, shout out to her. She was the one to get me my first camera. And I've been doing it since, about 5 to 6 years, and I just got into cinematography about, I actually want to say, I think this year. So I've been at it for a couple months, give or take. Obviously still learning, still for both sides, photography and cinematography. But yeah, definitely something I didn't think I would make this far, if you want to put it that way. Um, Obviously I started off with portraits, just trying to find people to shoot with, um, getting creative with it, still learning my basics, camera 101, for my settings, white balance, ISO, shutter speed, aperture. Uh, Started off with that. Little by little, started getting better and better. Obviously, I think what helped me the most was just the fact that I constantly watch videos. I was on YouTube. As you could tell, YouTube is like your best friend. Started studying, settings on cameras, see what's the best settings, trying to learn my camera, um, finding out what's better as far as, upgrade your body, upgrade your lens. Obviously now I know it's your lens. But yeah, so started off like that, trying to learn as I go. I'm still trying to learn more about video now. I feel like so far, at least for now, I have the basics for photography down. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I'm still studying. I feel like as far as photography, cinematography, there's no, I don't believe you can master it. Just because, I mean, as far as getting to know your camera, your settings and all that stuff, I feel like you could get that down pretty quickly. Um, but as far as like mastering it, like, oh, you're the best, I don't think that's possible, just because I feel like, well, obviously everybody's different. Everybody has a different creative mind. Everybody has different visions. So I feel like this is a game that you could constantly grow and grow and grow if you put your mind to it. Just, I mean, I've met already a couple people, from photographers to people who are going into video to cinematography, and you know, when you're talking with them and getting to know what they do and how they're learning, or the vision they see or the angles they use, and how they put things together, it's astonishing because you get to kind of pick their brains a bit, which I'm pretty sure they do the same to me. Kind of pick my brain and see like, oh, okay, so you do this, you do that, I'm gonna maybe take this idea from you but make it into my own style. And I feel like that's pretty cool because you never stop learning, you never stop growing, and I that's what I really enjoy about doing this. As far as me, like there's always something new that I find out, and as soon as I find that out, I want to study it, and as soon as I start to get the idea, then I want to go find a model and I want to go shoot with them. Um, but yeah, like I said, been doing this for about 6 years. Cinematography, just got into it. Um, Big shout out to the models that have helped me. You know, I've had Luz help me. I've had Kelsey, Daniela. I've had, you know, Juanita. I've had her family who actually gave me the first shot to do a wedding. I've had, you know, maternity shoots. And as of right now, I think what I'm mostly focused on is actually sports. I got into mostly boxing right now, which is kind of crazy because I'm actually a big soccer fan, but ended up shifting to um, boxing for photos and videos and all that stuff. From there, obviously, like I always do, I usually give a big thank you and obviously a big shout out to Albert Gonzalez, you know, Albert Chop Chop. Um, I hit him up. I was out of town actually. I was out in Philly for about 5 to 6 months. I was working out there. Hit him up. I knew he was back into boxing. Told him if he ever needed somebody to capture his, you know, to get his Instagram going, to build his feed up, I'd be happy to do it. He gave me the chance, and we're here now, you know, December 7th, 2 days away, and he'll be back in the ring. So catch me there. I'll be ringside. Primero Dios, hopefully all goes good and we make it there. But yeah, big thank you to him. You know, he opened the doors. I got to meet a lot more people, a lot more boxers. I'm connecting little by little. From my end, you know, there's no rush from my end. There's some people that are gonna want you, and there's some people that aren't gonna want you. You know, which is totally fine. You know, like I said, there's other people that are better than me at what we do, and that's okay. That's totally fine with me. You know, like I said, I'm still learning, and it is what it is. There's no you know, getting no reason to get mad about it. There's no reason to be like down about it, or you know, in the slumps about it, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm still going to keep growing. I know that I'm still going to keep going and pushing forward and learning, because this is something I want to do. I obviously want to expand. I want to kind of go more into my roots now. So stick with boxing, but now I want to open up to soccer. I really want to go into soccer and start filming and start shooting in soccer games. I'm sorry. And the only way I think I'm going to do that though is first, um, grabbing the right equipment. Obviously, I don't have the proper lens for when it comes to soccer, just because as soccer fans, the ones that we know, the field is obviously wide, long, big. So need a lens that's going to be able to zoom in and out for that reach. But like I said, due time, little by little. Right now, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Especially boxers, you know, boxers. Believe it or not, I know some people are like, boxers are all think they're this and think they're that. They're actually very, very humble, very cool, and very respectable. I won't lie. So far, everybody I've met at RGBA, which is Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy, all amazing. Amazing, amazing people, you know. Never had any issues. Welcomed me with open arms. We're totally fine with me capturing photos and videos for Albert. They had no issue with that, and you know, it's been amazing being around them. It's cool to be around those boxers and see how they grow, and you know where their mentality is at, and you know, getting to hear some of their stories and why they're here in boxing and why they're doing what they're doing is honestly also inspiring for anybody, in my opinion, and even for me. Like to see, you know, I know Albert, and obviously I know his brother. Um, to see him do what he does and continue to do, no matter what odds are put in front of him, is inspiring as hell, because it's like, okay, if he's able to do it with everything that just happened, what is my excuse? And at that point, that's where it clicks in my head. Like, I have no excuses. I'm just being lazy, or maybe I just don't, I'm just into my own head. And those are things you got to overcome. But yeah, So like I said, this is me. Um, I don't post a lot. I'm working on it. I'm trying to come up with new ideas, trying to experiment. I'm trying to learn. Right now, I have been spending most of my time watching videos as far as photography, cinematography. I've been learning a lot. I watch one of my favorite cinematographers is actually, or filmmakers, is Sam Newton. I hope I pronounced it right, but he is actually one of my favorite filmmakers. He actually is a Canon ambassador, and he actually had a film festival not too long ago down here in LA, which, again, thank you to my girlfriend. We got to attend. Best experience ever, best community. You know, I got to meet a lot of people, I got to socialize with a lot of people, learn from a lot of people, and meet the legend himself. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey. I could definitely say that. But yeah, it's been awesome. I don't want to go into full details on why I chose photography, or why I decided to do this. I think that would be too long to talk about. If I do decide to do this, you guys, or if you guys even want to know why, you guys could just, comment, or, you know, DM me on Instagram and let me know, like, hey, just let us know your story. We're interested. If you guys are, like I said, I will do it. Maybe between how I'm doing right now, or maybe a podcast. Who knows? But we'll definitely see what happens, or I'll see what happens. If people are interested, then we'll talk about it. Um, but yeah, I'm not trying to make this too long. But like I said, my name's Javier. Javier Luna. Javi Luna. Javi Luna. Luna's Optics. Whatever you want to call me. You could call me Wedo if you want. But yeah, this is my introduction to YouTube. YouTube, I'm coming for you. Trust me. I know I don't post as much, but give me the time to start learning and start putting stuff together as a, I guess you could say, kind of like a mini director. And we'll see what I could come up with, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I gotta make this quick. I exceeded the time limit that I was hoping for, but I gotta make this quick because I gotta get myself ready, because I'm supposed to leave tomorrow morning to make the weigh-ins for Chop Chop. So yeah, by the way, Saturday night, Oscar Valdez Navarrete rematch. Um, Definitely want to stay tuned for that card. That card is stacked. That card is stacked. It's gonna be an insane night. Definitely tune in, ESPN. Check it out. You don't want to miss any of the fights. I think Robert Garcia has 4 fighters under that card, if I'm not wrong. All badass fighters. All badass fighters. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. Go check that night out, and we'll be back with another video hopefully soon. We'll see what happens. But yeah. All right, my people. Deuces.